Who here remembers Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects? Oh man, not gonna lie, as a kid, I actually loved this game. But as I got older and I saw what I was trying to be, ooh, yeah. So, let's dive into about this crazy ass game. So, number one, what was it trying to be? Marvel Nemesis Resident Imperfects was EA's attempt to crash the Marvel party with its own twist. Instead of sticking with the safe and beloved characters from the Marvel Universe, EA thought, why did we create our own edgy, greedy, original superheroes and make them fight the Marvel ones? Bold move. Risky, kinda like putting pineapple on pizza and peanut butter. They called their homegrown squad the Imperfects, and they were cooked up with the help of comic artist Jay Lee, who nailed the moody aesthetic, but they never really stuck the landing. Now let's talk about gameplay, that's where it all fell apart. Let's not sugarcoat it. The combat system was like Power Stone meets low budget Mortal Kombat. You got a 3D arena brawler where you could toss objects, punch the lights out of enemies, and occasionally fumble around with awkward mechanics and janky controls. Problems? Oh man, there were plenty of problems. The controls, floaty, unresponsive, and clunky. It felt like every character was walking through molasses with broken ankles. Repetitive combat. Once you figure out the spamming move of each character, that was it. No depth, no finesse, just smash shitty. Especially with past Iron Man. Just smash his rocket power attack and you're pretty much guaranteed a W. So there's no challenge there. AI balance. Either insultingly easy or frustratingly cheap. There was no in between. Some bosses felt like they were built specifically to ruin your day. Oh, those boss battles. The camera angles, garbage. They were bad. They. It feels like the whole game you're trying to fight against the camera, cause this oof, it's even worse than Sonic Adventure 2 battles and the cameras. Cause now let's get to the story mode. Edgy, but it's not in a cool way. EA wanted to make the imperfects compelling, dark pasts, cybernetic upgrades, tragic motivations, the whole nine yards. But their execution? Like a middle schooler's edgy OC Tumblr page. The Marvel characters felt like guests in their own game, and the campaign mostly focused on the imperfects, which was a big old huh from fans who bought the game for Spider-Man and Wolverine. I mean, come on, look at the cover. Well, when I first saw Spider-Man and Wolverine the cover, I was just like, here it is. Here are the big stars, you know, and and don't get me started on the story. It was all doom and gloom, with forced drama and the narrative charm of a boiled potato. Now let's talk about graphics and art style. Here's the thing. For its time, the visuals were actually pretty solid. Dark, gritty, and stylized. Very early 2000s. We think this is mature aesthetic. The character designs were hit or miss. Some imperfects looked like rejected Spawn villains. Like, come on. Like, look it up. Like, they look. But the Marvel roster looked decent. Environments were bland and repetitive though, so the novelty wore off quick, especially that bridge stage. Almost every fight takes place in that stage. It's like, come on, like give me something else, you know? Now, in terms of its legacy, is it a cult classic or a cautionary tale? Look, Marvel Nemesis isn't remembered fondly because it was good. It's remembered because it could have been good. It had so much potential. Marvel vs. EA Originals, dark narrative, gritty art, check and check and check. But the execution was a train wreck. It's one of those games people look back and say, damn, that was weird. But honestly, like I said earlier, I loved this game when I was a kid. Nowadays, it's a guilty pleasure for some, and I'm one of them, you know, because it's just nostalgia feel, you know. But yeah, there's much better games out there, you know. It's a waste opportunity for others and a weird footnote in Marvel's gaming history. So when it comes to my scores on each category, For gameplay, I'm giving that a 4 out of 10 because oh man, it was janky, shallow, and frustrating. The graphics, I give it a 7 out of 10. It was solid for its time and very stylized. I actually fuck with it. The story is a 3 out of 10. What in the world was that? I'm just saying, in the very beginning, Hulk, Captain America, and the Punisher died. Yeah, what a great beginning, you know? It's grim dark nonsense with zero emotional weight. You know, it gets so ridiculous down the road. Like, character roster. I give it a 6 out of 10. Marvel was cool. Imperfects were not. The only one I remember is that one chick. I forgot her name. Is that one where they kind of center around throughout the whole game, and then you play as her to kill the final boss in the game. And but other than that, everybody else was just so forgettable, like really forgettable. The fun factor, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. It was fun for a bit, but the repetition kills it. Like oof. So overall, I give it a 5 out of 10. It's a wild idea with sloppy execution. Still kind of a vibe if you're into cult classics and PS2 nostalgia or the GameCube. Because I actually got this game for the GameCube back in the day. So if you're feeling nostalgic, go for it. But don't expect it to play like Spider-Man 2. It's more like Spider-Man 2's angsty, misunderstood cousin who peaked in high school and swears the imperfects were deep. So that's my thought of the game. So let me know what y'all think about it. And give it a like and give me a follow for more of this content. Thank y'all for hearing me out and y'all take care. See ya.